This is one of the most hotly debated topics in the past 3 years, and we are talking about the Iraq War.
I became part of the war when he had died.
We will respond with force, and we will stop and defend our nation and make sure that that threat does not exist.
There's a war, somebody's gonna die.
Those people there, they don't have a choice. They don't have any vote, they don't have nada.
If there were a draft today, a draft instituted, how would you react to it?
What I would see is open up to other Muslim nations saying, we got a real big mess, our bad.
How many Filipinos have died in the Filipino-American War? Over 1 million people.
This is one of the most anticipated topics. We want to know what Filipino Americans really think about this.
Don't you see the brutalities associated with the war? If you look at the aftermath, Agent Orange in Vietnam, these things are not things that change your perspective.
63% of America are anti-war and 30% are pro-war.
War is a means, it's not a solution. We have been attacked for the last 20 years, but this is our home. So we feel very strongly about defending it.
I'm against war. We've caused destabilization of a whole region. It's a mess. It's just a mess.
With a 21-gun salute, the nation honored this fallen hero. A soldier has come to rest after a weary battle.
You're walking on the street, a man points a gun to you. What do? Defend yourself or you just run away. A country points bombs at you. What do?
Iraqi soldiers are dying, or Iraqi civilians are dying. Not just their livelihoods, but they're bombing freeways, hospitals, water sanitation plants. How is that trying to bring democracy to that region?
The fundamentalists, the Al-Qaeda, the Hezbollah, they're killing people on both sides. This is not really war anymore. This is just indiscriminate killing.
We'll kill them and kill and kill and kill. Is that the kind of democracy and the kind of liberty we want to pass on to generations?
They have a government that tells them what to do, how to live, how to be.
This war is supposed to be about democracy. I thought it was supposed to be about the weapons of mass destruction.
I'm positive that there's weapons there. Finding a weapon of mass destruction in a country that they've had control of for 10 years, it's going to be like trying to smell a fart in a hurricane.
What if this war, though, was about oil and not about self-defense?
Why not? War is waged for economic and territorial reason. This war is ideology.
I don't think killing each other over it is really going to solve it. It's just going to make it worse.
There is really no winners when you go to war.
What I'm hoping will happen is a democracy in that country where people will feel free to speak their minds, where they can tell their government, this is what we want. Right, instead of the government saying, this is what will happen.
If the Philippines was never liberated by the U.S., we would still be under Japanese rule. But thanks to the efforts of the U.S., that the Philippines is enjoying the democracy they have now.
I've always been against this war, and I still very much am. Being able to talk about it here, we have different generations of Filipinos, different ages. What we did here was an accomplishment.
We remind everyone to always
be heard,